It's called Many Shades of Flowers. And it's got 40 love poems. 40 love poems. 40 love poems. All for $1. All for $1. $1 for 40 love poems. Let's go. The link is in the description. The link is in the description if you want to check that out. I really appreciate anyone who checks that out. The link is in the description. Give me 5 stars too. Check it out. Because I actually was thinking about something last night. I was thinking about money. I was like, man, I want to go on trips. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I need to find a way to increase my revenue. It takes patience. It does take patience. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well right now, just in terms of like my basic money, considering where I was not too long ago. Like, things have been good. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I need to up the ante if I wanna start doing some things. I'm like very conscious of the fact that I'm 24. I'm about to enter the second half of my 20s. And then eventually I won't be 20 anymore. I won't be in my 20s anymore. And I'm like, I want to enjoy life in many ways before I leave my 20s. I was thinking about rebooting my Patreon thing. And I used to have a Patreon, by the way. I used to have a Patreon. But then I stopped promoting it. It's still up, but I didn't disable it, but I stopped promoting it. I just felt like the content on there wasn't worthy of the subscription. I was just like, I need to stop promoting this. So it's been a while since I've promoted that, but I was thinking of rebooting it and posting new content on there and stuff. But then I was like, I'm already kind of stretched. I'm stretched kind of thin right now. I upload every day and stuff on this channel, and I don't know what I would post on there. If I was to post, I could just post more of the same, but I don't know if that would be compelling for people. You need to give people a reason to subscribe if you want, like, a lot of people to subscribe, and I don't know what I'd offer. I wouldn't want to like lessen the content on this channel. I wouldn't want a situation where I like upload less here so that I can put some stuff over there. So I don't know. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do a Patreon. I'll find another way. I was thinking of doing a channel membership as well, but then I was also like, same problem. What do you put on there? Because I'm already stretched thin. So I don't know. I think the answer is to just be patient and keep growing the channel. Eventually, I want to get to a point where I'm averaging 20,000 views on a video and stuff like that. That'll be good. That'll be great. And then move on from there. You see some people like averaging 100,000 views per video, which is crazy. Imagine I did that every day. Woy, madness. That would be crazy, bro. We'll see. I was on X, Twitter. I was on X just now, and I was having a good laugh, bro. DJ Mustard, the guy who made the beat for that Kendrick song, that Not Like Us Kendrick song, he released this album and it flopped, and I'm very happy about that. Because, bro, the Drake slander for the past couple months has been crazy. It's been crazy. People have been having their fun laughing at Drizzy. But the tide is turning. I'm noticing, because all these people that collaborated with Kendrick have been flopping. Schoolboy Q had to cancel multiple shows for various reasons, mainly because his ticket sales are trash. He can't sell a venue, can't fill the seats. The same thing happened with Metro Booming and Future. They didn't have to cancel, but their ticket sales were horrendous. Like terrible. You'd think they'd have bigger ticket sales if you see their album sales. I think what's happening with a lot of these people is they're faking their streams. So they show up and to the venue to perform, and they can't fill the seats. How does that make any sense? You have these number one albums, but you can't fill the venue. It doesn't make any sense. But then someone like Russ, whose numbers don't look like yours in terms of streaming, he's not nearly as big as you are when you're talking about charts and all that stuff, and yet he's selling out bigger arenas than you. Like, make that make sense. Something is not adding up. There's cheating somewhere there. So it's so satisfying to see all these people that turned on Drizzy flopping left, right, and center. You know what? Drake's fine. He's not going anywhere. So yeah, I don't care what anyone has to say about that. Like, I think time will be cruel to all these people, because what goes around comes back around, man. And we're watching it happen in real time. A lot of these people are flopping. Even like this one girl had posted something about this guy Vibes Cartel. I don't know if y'all don't know him. He's like a dancehall artist. He recently went free from prison. And Drake, Drake's a big fan of his, and he's played a lot of his music on his radio show. And Vibes Cartel has this artist that was signed to him called Popcorn. I don't know if he was signed to him, but he was definitely a mentor or not. Popcorn was mentored by Vibes Cartel or not. Drake signed Popcorn to his own audio label. So Drake has multiple types of Vibes Cartel and whatnot. So this random girl on Twitter was like, "Oh, Drake, you need to stay away from Vibes Cartel once he's free from prison," because the narrative is that Drake is a culture vulture and all this sort of nonsense. Right? These are very ignorant people. It frustrates me. They don't know anything about anything, but they always love to talk. Even though they can't tell you the first thing about dancehall music, they can't tell you the first thing about Vibes Cartel and all this sort of stuff, but they always have so many opinions. It frustrates me to no end. Anyway. People cooked her in her comments, bro. It's very interesting to watch. I think the tide is turning. I think just a couple of weeks ago, people would have laughed with her and said, yeah, Drake, stay away. But now it's like, people are saying, shut up, bitch. They'll just tell you to shut her mouth, and they'll just roasting her. I think the timer is running out of it's okay, guys, it's not funny anymore. You can't make fun of Drake anymore, because they remember that he makes amazing music, and he's such a vital part of the rap culture. You can't deny everything he's contributed to hip-hop over the years. The legendary moments since 2009, dude. 2008, really. You can't deny it. And people are starting to remember. Every day I'm here, I hear people playing Drizzy music. I never hear anyone play any Kendrick at all. Zero. I remember like when I used to perform music, and I'd be out in this strip. There's a certain street in downtown Johannesburg, which is full of bars and stuff where artists perform, and clubs and stuff, and the music they always play, they'll be playing rap music and stuff. It's always Drizzy. And a few other hot artists. You never hear Kendrick. This guy is overrated, bro. He's overrated, overhyped, and most of the people that claim to be Kendrick fans don't even listen to Kendrick that much, to be honest. It was just an anti-Drake campaign. That whole thing was just, it was not about we love Kendrick, it was more so about we hate Drake. For whatever reason, even though y'all listen to him more than you listen to Kendrick. I'm just saying. Anyway. It's just sickening how this game works, bro. It's actually life. It's actually just how life works. When someone is doing really well, when someone's on top of any genre, any field, any market, people hate them. You see that everywhere. It doesn't matter what it is. The most successful person has the biggest target on their back. And watch these jealous bitches crawl out of the ground, out of the sewer, to fling poo. Watch. It happens everywhere, without fail. The most successful person always attracts the most criticism, and it's never fair. It's never balanced. And you have to have a thick skin, man. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. People want to be on top, but they don't understand what comes with that. A lot of hatred, a lot of jealousy, a lot of vitriol is gonna come your way if you actually reach the top. Bro, what? A lot of people are gonna try and pull you down. But not everyone's built for it. Not everyone's built for it. Like, think about this. Who's gonna replace Drizzy if some like Kendrick? Is Kendrick gonna replace? Kendrick is trash, bro. When I say trash, I just mean he can't handle that. This guy releases music every 4 or 5 years. He releases an album, then he goes missing. All those people that joined his side during that beef, they've all released albums or significant projects since then. Kendrick has not shouted any single one of them out. DJ Mustard was complaining. He was blaming Drake for his album not doing well. He was saying Drake's the reason my album's not doing well. He said he's saying Drake's pulling strings to make his album flop. No, bro, people just don't want to listen to your music. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the most practical one. Occam's razor. You are just trash. No one wants to hear it. Fat bastard. I need to be careful because I said that about Rick Ross, and YouTube banned me for a week. So let me calm down. He was saying album sales are a form of white supremacy, which I was like, now white supremacy is involved. Now it's white supremacy that your album flopped. Wow. It's genuinely shocking, bro. These people are so stupid. Anyway, Kendrick did not shout his album out. He didn't tweet. He didn't do anything. Quiet. He's gone back to his regular ways of just being radio quiet, not giving features to people. They're just being quiet. All these people that turned on Drizzy. Drizzy has helped all these people, by the way. He's helped DJ Mustard. He's helped Future. He's helped Travis Scott. He's helped Metro Boomin. He's helped all these people throughout his 15+ year career. They've benefited more from working with him than he has with working with them. Obviously, when you're the biggest person, the smaller person benefits more in any interaction. And they turned on him to side with Kendrick, and now they're flopping. Their albums are not doing well, and he's not helping at all. Karma, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And it's only going to get worse from here. The fun is over. The fun is over. And everyone knows like Drake is finished. He's never gonna like it's the end of Drizzy. Like what? Oh, he announced he has an album with Party Next Door coming sometime this year in the fall. I don't know when. It's gonna do well. It's gonna do well, and all these other clowns are gonna be left in the dust. So, and Kendrick will have to live with the reality that the biggest moment in his career had nothing to do with him and everything to do with Drizzy. He couldn't have done that without mentioning Drizzy's name. He just couldn't have. He couldn't have reached those heights without mentioning Drizzy. None of these people. Every time these guys wanna break records or whatnot, Drake has to be involved somehow. They have to have his name in their mouths. They can't just make music and be successful that way. No, they always have to like mention someone. In this case, Drake. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at Drake's biggest songs. God's Plan, One Dance, Controller, Sickle Mode, even though he wasn't credited on that, which is unbelievable because that song was only as big as it was because of Drake's part in that song. Let's not pretend like a light wasn't the highlight of the song. It absolutely was, but he somehow did not get credited at all in that song. What a finesse. But anyway, Drake's biggest songs are just him just being a musician, bro. If you look at his beefs, back to back, this Family Matters, all this sort of stuff, they're like at the bottom of his catalog in terms of success, in terms of streams. His biggest songs have nothing to do with beef. Kendrick can't say the same thing. None of these people can say the same thing. That's not a winning strategy. To attach your success to controversy and negativity. It's not a winning strategy, man. Because now, whenever your name is mentioned and they talk about your biggest song, Drake's name has to be mentioned as well. They can't talk about you without talking about him. That's what you've done. He doesn't have to worry about that because his biggest song. Again, we're still in the fog, right? Kind of. It's dissipating. The moment is dying down. People had their laughs, like I said. But when all is said and done, the music is what remains. And Drake will be remembered for having the biggest, by far, career in hip-hop. It's not even close. It's not even a little bit close. This past month, he was the most streamed rapper. You'd think that the beef he had with Kendrick, everyone's like, oh, Drake is finished. You'd think it had never happened. This past month, he was the most streamed rapper of all these people. Where was Kendrick on that list? I don't even think he was in the top 5. He might have been top 5. But he wasn't top 3. I think it was Drake, Eminem. Was Jay-Z there? It was someone else. Kanye West, I think. I think it was Kanye West. Kendrick might not have been in the top 5. Anyway, Kendrick is he's so overrated, bro. I'm telling you, people don't even listen to him that much. You'd think he'd be number 1 most streamed after this whole thing. Nope. People still listen to Drake. So it just pisses me off, guys. Like, how unbalanced this whole situation has been. But anyway, like I said, when you're the top guy, when you're number 1, when you're the biggest person, when you're wearing that crown, oof, be prepared. Be prepared for ugliness. Be prepared for all sorts of stuff coming your way, because I do think Drizzy could have avoided a lot of this. I don't think it would have been as bad if he conducted himself more appropriately. Like me personally, I've always said, like, stop featuring with all these people. These people don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve the career boosts you've given them. One person I was annoyed with, like greatly annoyed with, was Lil Yachty, because when the whole thing was kicking off and it was at its height, when the controversy was at its height, Lil Yachty was like, oh, I respect both people and I don't want to be involved. Like, he's talking about Drake and Kendrick. I respect both these guys and I don't want to be involved, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, but there's videos of you saying Drake's your brother and he's your friend and all this sort of stuff, and y'all are like close, like super close and yada, yada, all this sort of stuff. Now, when Kendrick is calling him a PDF file, now you respect both people and you don't want to get involved. Bro, if my closest friend, or not closest friend, if my brother or whatever, like someone I refer to as my brother, my friend, gets called a PDF file by some other guy that I'm not even that close to at all, I don't think Yachty and Kendrick have any relationship whatsoever. Kendrick is very antisocial. He doesn't collab with most of these people. He doesn't shout them out, whatever. Maybe some things are going on behind the scenes, but I'm telling you, Yachty's not nearly as close to Kendrick as he is to Drake. I doubt they have any relationship at all. And yet, this man calls your brother, according to you, a PDF file, and he had nothing to say about it. I was like, these people are fake, man. These people are fake. Fake as hell. Honestly, it's so disappointing. But yeah, you have to be careful about who you mingle with. Being a socialite and trying to be cool with everyone, doesn't work. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. Not everyone can be trusted. All of this like stuff of like being buddy, it's a smoke screen. It's a facade. It's an illusion. The moment shit hits the fan, watch people scatter, which is exactly what happened. Kendrick was like, I'm coming for this guy, and all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, let's get out of the way. It was sickening, bro. Well, now that the smoke is cleared, certain people are saying they can't do shows in Canada anymore. Rick Ross went to try to perform in Toronto and literally got beaten up after his performance because he tried to play Not Like Us, and then people literally beat him up. One of his posse members got knocked unconscious. Safe to say he's not going back there anytime soon. Another guy, Schoolboy Q from TDE, he tried to perform and he had to cancel his show for whatever reason. And then he went back to the States and tried to do a show there. He had to cancel that show because I think his ticket sales are trash. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Like I said about Future Metro Booming, their sales are abysmal. A whole bunch of people just flopping. DJs, there were certain DJs that were told you're not welcome. I'm talking about Toronto. They like people from Toronto said, don't come back here. You can't perform here anymore. So I hope it was worth it, man. I hope it was worth it. People are so dumb, bro. Drake is way, 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 way bigger than Kendrick. It's not even close, guys. Kendrick is not even top 5 in terms of biggest rap artists. We were just talking numbers, influence, impact. He does not have that level of pool. Like, these people, if you're going to be some vulture that's only serving your self-interest, and at least have the practical sense to be like, well, I can't turn against Drizzy because that will affect my career more. But these people are too stupid to see that. And now that they've turned and they've chosen the wrong side, they're realizing Kendrick's not going to do shit for me. He's not going to shout out my album when I drop. He's not going to give me a feature. He's not going to do any of that. Now I'm on my own. I helped him to backstab this guy, and now Kendrick has gone back into the shadows. We're not going to hear from him for a long time. He's got writer's block again. This guy's a joke, bro. Kendrick's a joke. All these people are a joke. By the way, Kendrick talked about it on his last album, how the reason why it took him so long is because he had writer's block. These people are not serious, man. When the hell are we going to hear from this guy again? The next promo round for Kendrick's album is probably going to mention Drake's name again to sell his album. Disgusting. All these people make me sick. Now ASAP Rocky's got an album coming out. He's mentioning Drake to sell the album. These people, bro. And I promise you that album's gonna flop. That ASAP Rocky album gonna flop. Should stick to fashion. I actually know a lot of rappers like that. Like I know people here in Johannesburg. They don't release a lot of music, but they love posting their fits on Instagram. They love posting their fashion. Rap, bro. What are you doing? Like, release music. They love like posting all the little outfits and whatnot. Looking all flamboyant. Like fucking drop music. What's wrong with you? These guys make me sick. They make me sick, bro. Can't stand them. They do everything except drop music. What's wrong with you? Like, what? Man, they have the audacity to talk about the culture. Bitch, fucking drop music. What the? I'm getting heated just thinking about it. But anyway. Vengeance is the Lord's. I feel like you should never retaliate by yourself. You should never do anything stupid, right? Because this had the potential to go left. We've seen what happens with certain rap beefs in the past, where things get very sticky and there are unfortunate endings. I think all Drizzy needs to do is step back. Stop giving these people features. Stop shouting them out. Stop. If you talk about how he's helped Future in his career, how he's helped Metro Boomin, how he's helped DJ Mustard, how he's helped Kendrick. Guys. Kendrick's first world tour in 2012 was with Drake. Drake was already the biggest rapper in the world at that point. He took Kendrick on the Club Paradise tour, exposed him to thousands and thousands and thousands of people across Europe. And then Kendrick himself said after that tour, his booking fee went up. He started getting exposed to this and that. Like, bro, that helps you. And he was also given a feature on Drake's album. And then Drake featured on his album, Good Kid, Mad City. People have such a selective memory, bro. All these people are backstabbing rats. Ungrateful. Makes me sick. Can't even, yeah, but profit is king, man. People will turn on anyone for money and power. It's also jealousy as well. People want to be that number one person so bad that it blinds them. It makes them do crazy things. Rick Ross, you think about Rick Ross and how he benefited. All his biggest songs ever, literally all of them with Drake. Not a single one that isn't with Drake. And yet, you'd think that Drake has never done a damn thing for that guy in his life. It's shocking. Whenever Rick Ross performs his biggest songs, which are all Drake, he has to let Drake's part play. He can't play the song without playing Drake's part because people aren't trying to hear Rick Ross's part. Those songs are what they were because Drake was on them. It's hilarious. ASAP Rocky, another beneficiary of the Club Paradise tour in 2012. No one knew who ASAP Rocky was before Drake brought him on tour in 2012. No one. I don't want to hear it. These people are so ungrateful. It's sickening. You can watch the tapes. There's footage of Drake embracing Kendrick and ASAP Rocky saying, hey, thank you for these guys joining my tour. Da, 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 da. Give it up for them. The crowd goes, there's a video of that online. Now these ungrateful bitches are switching up. Crazy, bro. There's an interview of ASAP Rocky saying this. He was on Big Boy, the radio host Big Boy. He was on Big Boy's podcast or radio show, saying how much he owes Drake and how Drake was there for him in his career. Da, 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 da. A$AP Rocky saying this out of his own mouth. This was way before the Kendrick beef. This was years before the Kendrick beef. Like maybe like 2020, 2021. Or I don't know when that interview was shot, but he's talking about all the things Drake has done for him. And then fast forward a few years later, all of a sudden, you think Drake has done nothing for him. The way this guy's talking about him, it's crazy. These people are mad. Yeah. Anyway. This was a shocking moment in history, man. It just shows you how all this stuff is fake. The people you think are your friends and whatnot, never think that. Never. We were talking about business and like all this industry stuff. Like the friends you make within any given industry, always remember that most people are there because they can benefit from being around you. Don't be naive and think that everyone's your friend. Because the moment you stop being that person that can give them stuff, they will, oh my gosh. This has shown me that they will turn on you like this without a moment's hesitation. You watch everyone switch. So you have to be careful about who you're giving attention. And all that sort of stuff. Anywho, let me know what you think in the comments. You know I like to pray at the end of all my videos. So, dear Father God, thank you for this individual. Thank you for making them all unique and kind of one about towards peace, prosperity, and purpose. Thank you for blessing this person with wonderful people. Life will love them, take care of them, be the absolute best out of them. And thank you for maintaining the ones that are there to do this thing. Thank you for blessing this person with love and marriage and sustaining that love and marriage and making you very, 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 very happy. Thank you for blessing this person with a spirit of gratitude so they can give thanks for all the wonderful things in their life. And by giving thanks, they can find peace, contentment, and attract even more blessings. Let your presence be felt in this person's life so they know that you're God, that you're real, that you love them, and you're always going to be there for them.